Welcome to Troma Week here at Body Bags. Now, you know who I am. No, I'm not the Toxic Avenger. I am Chris from ChrisB Movies. You know my name is Chris. You know I love B-movies. And the film that really got me started on my B-movie craze was this one, The Toxic Avenger. Renting it at a mom-and-pop shop and watched it over the weekend about 20 times, including inviting friends over. I was the talk of the town and the talk of the neighborhood because of this movie, The Toxic Avenger. Written and directed by Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hertz. It doesn't get much better than this. And at Troma Week, I have to review my favorite Troma film of all time, The Toxic Avenger. You know, it's kind of funny when people at work say, who's your favorite superhero? I say names like Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, The Toxic Avenger, Puma Man. I do like Deadpool, though. I like that sarcasticness of Deadpool. But for me, The Toxic Avenger always stood out. See, Mac, too. See, Mac is very excited when I mentioned The Toxic Avenger. He actually watched it with me. He just sat and watched that whole thing with me. Unbelievable. But The Toxic Avenger is basically a superhero from Tromaville, New Jersey. And it's a film from 1984, but yeah, all know that. I mean, I think each and every one of you know that. Mitchell Cohen actually plays the Toxic Avenger, who does a really bang-up job. And Mark Torgel, one of my favorite characters, Melvin Junko. You gotta love him. So, we start off with Melvin. He works at the spa gym. And he's very serious about his work and getting things clean, but he's just overly nerdy and goofy. And all the big shots that work out at the gym, they all make fun of him, including some complete psychos hanging around with Bozo. Bozo and his band of psychos. And they're always teasing Melvin, just treating him like crap, so to speak. So one day, one of the girls says, "Hey Melvin, I'm sick of Bozo. He's just such a mean guy. I don't want to date him anymore." But she says, "I like you." So she coaxes him to put on this pink tutu and to meet her in a dark area. And when he puts on the pink tutu and goes there, when they turn the lights on, he's kissing a goat. And everybody starts laughing at him, and Melvin is just so upset and distraught, and then everyone's chasing him. And he flies out of a window into a truck that has toxic waste, and right into the toxic barrel, where all the toxic waste is. And he's kicking and screaming, and then when he comes out, his skin is all melty, and his face is changing shape, and he runs off and goes home. And as he's looking in the mirror, he starts slowly turning into what would be Tromaville's greatest superhero, the Toxic Avenger. And he's exacting revenge on those that teased him and got him to fly out the window through toxic waste. And basically anybody polluting New Jersey. You know, anybody selling drugs or anybody, you know, these three guys are attacking a cop and he comes to save the day. One of the scenes has these people breaking into this taco place, and it's just so brutal and ruthless what these guys do. And what Toxie does to them is so great. So, especially when I was at my younger age, I'd be cheering for Toxie, and I still do to this day, but I find it more comical. But it is my favorite Troma film, The Toxic Avenger. It is a film that even people who don't watch low-budget films, they know of them. And it even had a cartoon series, The Toxic Crusaders. I mean, what is better than that? I love Troma. Troma started me off on my B-movie craze. You know, like Sergeant Kabuki Man, Classic Nukem High, Surf Nazis Must Die. You know, I just love these films, and when I rented them back in the day, I knew literally next to nothing about them. And then after seeing them, I'm like, whoa! Inviting all the kids all in the neighborhood, they had never seen anything quite like it either. So, although I can't talk to people who watch conventional films, I can talk to them about The Toxic Avenger. Mark Torgel, one of my favorite characters and actors, is in this. Gary Schneider plays a good job as Bozo. Mitch Cohen does a great Toxic Avenger. Jennifer Baptiste as Wanda. Pat Ryan, who's in a lot of really low-budget films, plays Mayor Peter Belgoody. And he plays this just 300-pound sleazebag. What happens to him at the end of the film is, let's see if you have any guts. And then the scene where Toxie throws the old lady into the washing machine, and he says, I'm not ticky, I'm not washy. Every time I see that, I just explode laughing. So many great scenes, and I was able to catch 2 seconds of Marissa Tomei, because Marissa Tomei was actually in this film for like 2 to 5 seconds, and I actually saw it for the first time. I saw her in the crowd. Great stuff. Toxic Avenger. It's a 10 out of 10 for me on the cheeseometer and any conventional methods. And this is on here. This is the Tox box, and this is when I went to Chiller Theater in New Jersey. I had Lloyd Kaufman sign it. Lloyd Kaufman signed it, and him and Michael Hertz were just two awesome guys, so I'm so glad I got to meet them. And this was 167 out of 500. It's definitely one of my most prized possessions. It has Toxic Avenger 1, 2, and 3, and then Toxic Crusaders, the movie. So, this is just a gem DVD set. And I don't think they sell these anymore. Like I said, 167 out of 100 signed by Lloyd Kaufman. This could go for some big bucks, huh? But I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching Troma Week. Troma just has a special place in my heart, and it always will. And Toxic Avenger will always be my favorite superhero. Don't matter how brutal he is. He's awesome. Check out all the other reviewers. They're all doing some wonderful Troma films, and letting you know what to watch. Because you need to watch every Troma film ever made. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Like if you like. Let me know what's your favorite Troma film. Put it down there. Subscribe to Body Bags and ChrisB Movies. You know, we appreciate all your support, watching and commenting, and you know, let us know how you like the video. And 2 more heavy hitters coming, so check it out. But don't forget to watch those late night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. Don't forget to tune in to another episode of a show we call Body Bags. Because I'm not bringing Melvin to the party. I'm bringing Toxie.